Hey YouTube family, it's Queen Renee once again coming at you. Um, just a little housekeeping. My channel is just kind of a hodgepodge of things. Where I talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. Sometimes I will do subscription boxes openings. I have some coming up. I'm just waiting on my boxes to get here. And I may do story time. I may do Black History. Um, I may, and I also will do current event type things that I think that I just want to talk about. So let's go ahead and get on into this because I'm not going to be before you long in this video. I just wanted to touch bases on this one because it just kind of was not funny, haha, but just a little something that I thought we should talk about. So I want to talk about Operation Legend. So this is a new law that has been implemented, and up under this new law, it was actually implemented like early July or mid July. I want to say early July. But just in the month and a half, and maybe a little less than a month and a half, yeah, maybe it was mid July because probably mid July. Anyway, on this law, in a little bit over a month, up under this law, over 1,485 individuals have been arrested. This law was supposedly put into motion um, early mid last month, and the law is named to honor in honor of 4-year-old Legend Telefrino or Ferno Teleforno. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but he was shot and killed in his sleep on June 29th in Kansas City. So they put this Operation Legend into play. Now, Trump and his cohorts, Barr, the fat man that be doing all the dirty work. I think it's Attorney General. So he and Trump are using this baby's death as a vehicle to be able to justify locking up a whole lot of black people. Um, this law is I really just I kind of don't understand all too well what they're out there looking for when they're arresting these individuals and what the criteria is, but what they've done is they have um, brung in federal law enforcement to partner with the local law enforcement in order to investigate people in order to arrest them. Uh, they are trying to say that what was it? Not that 90 of the people that have been arrested so far are alleged murderers. So what were you doing? What were you doing as law enforcement officers before this law was put on the books. What about this law makes you being able to find murderers easier, or criminals for that fact easier? What were you doing before? What was our taxpayer money paying for um, in the first place? That's all I'm asking. But um, I just believe that this is a way for them to justify the arrest of our people, and also to have the feds out on the streets watching and arresting. Now, they really think we stupid because now all of a sudden they want to act like this little black child's death really matters, and all of a sudden there's an uptick in crime this summer, and that this is the reason for this new law. This child being killed, how many children have been mistakenly killed um, by random gunfire from criminals, and you never thought to make a law that would allow you to investigate and find these people? So, this just baffles my mind because you're talking about criminals on the street and yada yada yada. But what about the uptick in these blue devils, around racist blue devils, let's say, um, cops around here killing us for nothing and with no repercussions for their actions? But you all of a sudden need this new law to enable you to go out here and investigate and find all these so-called criminals that have been on the street, but you supposed to been working these cases anyway. I don't understand it. But we need to be looking at the fact that of why this is happening. We know why this is happening because Trump needs more votes, and if he is really tough on crime, that's more votes for the people that stand behind that were mad at him because he has a lot of um, white people that are against him right now. Even older white people that you would think would be on board with him have turned against him. Um, so he's losing some of his vote, and he wants votes, and he wants to recapture them. And being harder on crime, those people tend to want to back you. So that's more votes. Then we also look at the fact that if he acts like he really cares about this black child or black children in general, then he could possibly garner some more black votes because then we have black people saying, oh, he cares about the safety of our kids and he cares about the safety of black people. Please do not be fooled. Do not be fooled by this, black people. This is about more than one issue. It's about so much more. It's it has nothing to do with that baby. And I understand that his mother and his family, his father, they are probably very proud to have this law on the books because apparently they're saying that they caught his alleged killer after this, up under this law. I don't know what magic weapon this law has as far as magic language, I guess, in the law that allows them to do something more than what they could have done without this law. I don't understand why we need it, but I would like to really get into what that law states, what it is that they can and cannot do. Um, I'm assuming they can do some extra stuff or they probably get some extra funding or something. I don't know. But this law is BS because it's a law that's just going to allow them to incarcerate a whole lot more of us, probably without probable cause. They're picking up people. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying that some people don't need to be arrested and some people don't need to go to jail for the things that they do. But what I am saying is that when you have no justification for picking up people and you just randomly going around picking up folks, when you say you got feds on the ground, you got feds on the street that's watching and investigating. What that tells me is y'all wiretapping and the such, cell phone taps, um, because that's what the feds do. The feds are sneaking around all the time, planting and plotting and planning and tapping folks and wiring and all types of stuff with their investigations. And a lot of the things that they do are pretty much illegal. So I'm sure that whatever is in this new law allows them the fortitude to go ahead and do these things that would normally be un would be unlawful on the average citizen. But as we know, the feds, the government doesn't really care about that. Um, they do what they want to do. So I just wanted to talk about that. If you guys have any comments or if anybody knows what's in this law and wants to talk about it, please comment and let's have a conversation because this is crazy to me. But thank you guys for watching, and if you like, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I don't post every day, but I try to post once every week, at least once a week. Last week, I tried to upload a video for 3 days, actually 4 days, and it wouldn't load. It would get to 99% and it wouldn't load. I don't know if it's because of the content that it was. I don't know. It was about a secret meeting between Martin Luther King and Elijah Muhammad. So I don't know, but anyway, um, if you guys, like I said, if you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, all of that good stuff. And thank you again for coming on my channel and spending time with me. You guys have a good night.